In the glittering yet often unforgiving world of Hollywood, where relationships are dissected under the relentless glare of spotlights and tabloid headlines, few unions have captured the public's imagination quite like that of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. For nearly 2 decades, this power couple embodied a rare blend of glamour, resilience, and down-under charm, their marriage a beacon of stability amid the chaos of celebrity life. They met in 2005 at a Los Angeles event, sparks flying almost instantly despite the vast oceans of distance between their Australian roots. By 2006, they had exchanged vows in a lavish ceremony in Sydney, surrounded by close family and a smattering of A-list friends, vowing to navigate the highs and lows of fame together. Over the years, they welcomed 2 daughters, Sunday Rose in 2008 and Faith Margaret in 2010, the latter arriving via surrogate, adding layers of joy and complexity to their family tapestry. Keith's soulful country anthems often paid tribute to Nicole's unwavering support, while her Oscar-winning performances seemed to draw strength from the quiet sanctuary of their home life. Fans adored their red carpet appearances, where Nicole's elegant poise complemented Keith's rugged charisma, and their shared passion for philanthropy, from wildlife conservation to women's rights, only deepened the public's affection. But beneath the surface of this seemingly idyllic partnership, cracks had been forming, invisible to most but perhaps not to those who knew them best. The entertainment industry is notorious for its toll on personal lives. Endless tours, grueling film shoots, and the constant pressure to maintain perfection can erode even the strongest bonds. Whispers of strain began circulating in early 2024, fueled by Keith's rigorous world tour schedule and Nicole's commitments to high-profile projects like the thriller series she was filming in Europe. Paparazzi shots captured moments of tension, a hurried airport embrace that lingered a beat too long, or solo appearances at events where one partner's absence felt conspicuous. Yet, true to their private natures, neither Kidman nor Urban ever fueled the gossip mill. They continued to post family snapshots on social media, vacations in their Nashville estate, casual hikes with the girls, painting a picture of harmony that many hoped was genuine. Then, like a thunderclap on a clear day, the news broke last September. Court documents filed in Los Angeles confirmed the end of their 18-year marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. The announcement was as understated as the couple themselves. A joint statement expressing mutual respect and a commitment to co-parenting their daughters with love and grace. No dramatic tell-alls, no acrimonious blame game, just a quiet acknowledgement that sometimes, even the deepest love evolves into something else. The world reeled. Social media erupted with heartbreak emojis and nostalgic montages of their best moments. The 2017 Oscars kiss that went viral, Keith's teary CMA Awards speech dedicating his win to Nicole, their synchronized dance at a charity gala. Pundits speculated wildly, had the pandemic isolation widened the gulf? Was it the relentless scrutiny? Or simply the natural drift after years of orbiting separate professional universes? Nicole, ever the stoic, retreated into work, spotted on set with a steely focus that masked any personal turmoil. Keith threw himself into music, teasing new tracks laced with melancholy undertones, but offered no direct commentary. Months passed in this uneasy limbo, the silence amplifying the speculation. Fans pored over every public sighting, analyzing body language for clues. Was that fleeting smile at a film premiere genuine, or a practiced facade? Would we ever hear the full story, or would it remain one of Hollywood's enduring mysteries? Then, in a moment that felt both intimate and seismic, Nicole broke her silence, not in an explosive interview or a tear-streaked confessional, but in the unlikeliest of settings, a candid chat with Ariana Grande for Interview magazine. The two women, both powerhouses in their fields, had crossed paths at the National Board of Review Awards, where the buzz of red carpet chatter had given way to a genuine connection. Seated across from each other in a softly lit studio, the conversation meandered from career triumphs to personal vulnerabilities, Ariana's empathetic gaze drawing out truths Nicole had guarded fiercely. "I'm hanging in there," Nicole said softly, her voice carrying the weight of unspoken battles. The words hung in the air, simple yet profound, a first crack in the armor she'd worn since the filing. Ariana, sensing the depth beneath the brevity, leaned in, her own experiences with public heartbreak lending authenticity to the exchange. "The last time we saw each other was, I think, at the National Board of Review. It was on one of those red carpets. One day we have to have dinner." It was a gentle pivot, an invitation to future camaraderie rather than a dissection of the past, but the subtext was unmistakable. This was Nicole's way of addressing the elephant in the room, not with raw exposition, but with the quiet resilience that has defined her career. From her breakout role in Dead Calm, to the raw intensity of The Hours, Kidman has always excelled at conveying volumes through subtlety, and here she was, doing it again on a personal stage. The interview, excerpted in the magazine's latest issue, captured more than just words. It revealed a woman in transition, grappling with loss while forging ahead. Nicole spoke of the divorce's timing, nearly 2 months prior to their talk, as a period of raw adjustment, where mornings brought waves of disbelief and evenings a tentative peace. She reflected on the duality of fame, the privilege of creative expression juxtaposed against the invasion of privacy. You pour your soul into these roles, these stories, and then your own story becomes the one everyone wants to rewrite, she mused, her blue eyes distant for a moment. Ariana nodded, sharing snippets from her own journey through media storms, creating a sisterhood that transcended their disparate worlds. The piece delved into Nicole's coping mechanisms, long walks along Sydney's beaches, where the crash of waves drowned out the noise, immersive reading, losing herself in novels that mirrored her emotional landscape, and crucially, leaning on her daughters whose unfiltered love grounded her amid the upheaval. Meanwhile, across the continent in Nashville, Keith Urban was navigating his own path through the aftermath. The country star, known for his emotive ballads like Making Memories of Us, had always worn his heart on his sleeve in his music, but personal disclosures were rarer. 2 weeks before the divorce papers were filed, an uncanny encounter provided a cryptic glimpse into his mindset. Dale Whiteside, a devoted fan whose uncanny resemblance to Keith, complete with the tousled hair and easy grin, often led to mix-ups, crossed paths with the real deal at a concert in Saskatoon, Canada. The venue pulsed with energy, fans chanting lyrics under the northern lights' faint glow. Dale, buoyed by the thrill of the show, approached Keith backstage, regaling him with a tale of mistaken identity. A couple at a local diner who mistook him for the singer, only clocking the difference when they spotted the absence of Keith's signature forearm tattoo and, tellingly, his wedding band.